only real plan for today's video is that I know I want to use the Kat Von D Spellbinding eyeshadow book. And when I was thinking of this video, originally I thought maybe I'd do a deep, dark, like plummy, smoky eye, but I just don't really feel like wearing dark makeup today. So I went and picked out my outfit, and it is going to be all black and tan. And usually when I do like an all black and white outfit, I'll do a really bright red lip or fuchsia lip, but today I think I'll have the color be around my eyes. And one of my favorite shades from this palette is Hexagram, which is a gorgeous kind of olive tone shimmer shadow, and it reminds me of a picture of Diana Agron from Glee, and I had pinned it so long ago, but she's wearing this beautiful shimmering olive eye, and she has pink cheeks and like really soft pink lips. So that's gonna kind of be my inspiration for this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and start out with some of my base makeup. For foundation today, I'm using the Dior Airflash, and I have it in shade 100. And in an effort to save product, instead of spraying it all over my face, I'm just going to spray it onto a kabuki brush and then take the brush and apply it directly to my skin. And this product, while you do get a beautiful finish when you spray it on, like with the aerosol spray can, I still think the finish with a brush is just as beautiful. So I think maybe on like a special occasion, like if you're in a wedding or going somewhere out at night, I would use it, spraying it on. But just for an everyday foundation, I think it's still beautiful to use it sprayed onto a brush. So here's what the Dior Airflash looks like applied, and it is probably one of the most lightweight foundations. It feels like I have absolutely nothing on my skin, but it still does an excellent job of covering up redness and just evening out my skin tone. And I really like the finish. It looks very natural to me. So just for underneath my eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and I have it in shade Fair 1. So that's concealer applied, and then for my eyebrows, I didn't really feel like messing with them too much today, so I just ran a little bit of the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade Light Medium through them really quickly. For blush, I'm going to use one of the YSL Creme de blushes, and this is in shade number 9, and I think it's called Baby Doll, and it is just a bright baby pink, and the formula of these cream blushes is beautiful. It goes on almost like velvet. So to apply, I'm going to take the Real Technique stippling brush and just tap it right into the product, and then I'm going to apply this just on the apples of my cheeks and then lightly blend it back. I love the really healthy flush that cream blush gave my cheeks, and to add even a little bit more shimmer and shine to my cheeks, I'm going to top it with the Too Faced Pink Leopard Blushing Bronzer. And I'm going to take this on a large brush. This is the Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm going to concentrate the product right here on my cheeks, and then once I've placed it there, I'm also going to take it and put it a little bit around the perimeter of my face, and it's just going to add a little bit of glow and a light amount of color. Now that my face is done, I'm going to move on to eyes. I'm going to start by lining my lower waterline and upper waterline with one of the NYX slide-on pencils, and this is in the shade Golden Olive. And I think actually Miss Crystal Makeup sent this to me, and for some reason it didn't work for her. And I'm so glad that I have it because I've been getting a lot of use out of it as a liner, and then also I've been using it as like a cream base for different shadows. So I'm just going to go and apply this right in my lower waterline and upper waterline. One of my favorite things about this palette is how beautifully the eyeshadows blend together. So when you place them next to each other, they blend effortlessly, and they also blend on top of each other to create custom shades. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna start with this kind of mermaid teal shade called 8-Bit, and I'm gonna place that all over the lid, and then I'm gonna top it with another color. So I have 8-Bit on my MAC 239 flat shader brush, and I'm just going to pat this all over the lid. So you can see just how beautifully pigmented these shadows are. The one thing I will say, they remind me a little bit of the Lorac shadows in the fact that they pick up a lot of powder when you put your brush in. So I would just make sure to really tap off before you bring your brush up to your eye, just so you don't get any fallout, but the pigmentation is fantastic. So I've taken a little bit more of that 8-Bit shade just on the tip of the 239, and I'm just going to run it along my lower lash line. So with the same brush, I've gone into the shadow Hexagram, which is a gorgeous olive, and I'm just going to pat that everywhere that I've put the Mermaid 8-Bit shade. I absolutely love the dimension that layering those two shadows on top of each other gives. So now I'm going to lightly blend out both of these colors using a kind of matte peachy shade called Geek on a fluffy brush. So I'm just going to take that Geek shadow and then just lightly blend it right in through the crease. Now I'm going to highlight my brow bone with the cream matte shade that comes in the palette called Countess. So I'm just going to place this right underneath my brow just to add a little bit of lightness. You could definitely stop here, but it's looking a little bit flat to me. So I want to add some dimension to this outside corner. So I'm going to take the beautiful forest green that comes in the palette called Gunner on my oval blending brush, and I'm going to just add it right here in the outside corner. So just placing the brush with not a lot of product at all. I don't want it to be super dark. So just relax my eye, and place it here, and then just bring it lightly into the crease. And this is just going to add some depth to this outer corner. And then just lightly swirl to blend it. So that's it for eyeshadow. To finish off the eye look, I'm just going to add a little bit of black liquid liner in a simple line across the top of my lid, and then add mascara on both the upper and lower lashes. I'm going to keep the lips really simple and use this lipstick from Sonia Kashuk in the shade Sheer Pink Lust. This is my completed olive makeup look, and I really have been liking the Kat Von D Spellbinding eyeshadow book. I think we should in November have the VIB sale coming up, so I think that would be a great time to either buy this for yourself so you could create some beautiful looks, or it would make a really nice present. So I think that's everything for today's video. Thank you as always for watching, and I should see you next week with my monthly favorites.